Hi, I'm Nick Ascroft, and this is a poem called They're Playing the You've Gone On Too Long music, but the essential struggle is to think yourself more important than the schedules of plebeians. Jean-Paul Sartre said the essential struggle was not to become a pastiche of yourself, sleepwalking through the motions of your day like an automaton, if automata can sleepwalk. I'm paraphrasing. Squirting out your front door in a flap every morning, chasing down the bus, 29 minutes on Twitter, mumble shouting angst driver as you disembark, huffing up the stairs and buzzing from meeting room to meeting room like the fluorescent lighting the LED lighting has replaced. I'm paraphrasing. The guy wrote in French. Sulking through lunch, procrastinating through the twilight sleepy time of 2 till 3, then a burst, then a cup of tea, then a burst, then a firefight over an email you missed from a higher-up you must cringe before like a worm, if automata can cringe like worms, and science fiction isn't exactly convincing on this point, then no time to wee before hustling buswards and homewards, sitting too close to a man that smells like sour vase water, rain pulverizing the bus's carapace, wind scissoring your eyes as you, angst driver, lollop home all top-heavy like a popsicle in your coat, kiss your spouse, your cat, your child who screams blue bedlam till bedtime, then chirps, fends, parries, squawks, finally succumbing to sleep's hammer, and the day judders. The dishes wash themselves as your hands shuck at the sink with a pot scrubber, then grinds. The couch has an impression you slouch neatly into. Half of a streamed episode while stabbing at your phone, nodding while your spouse speaks, then the dark of sleep calls. You wee at last, undress in identical motions of the day before, collapse, wake at 2 to bring the child through, the dark resumes, wake at 5 when the cat decrees it with claws and singing, lock him in the kitchen, steal 1/2 hour more from the shadows, then the day repeats. Or to add the agency that Jean-Paul Sartre says you lack, you repeat it. This is not the essential struggle. You will always be a pastiche of yourself and an automaton, whether you fight it by affecting desperate changes in tone and character or chasing moment-to-moment authenticity. Hypervigilance is an immune suppressant. Your poetry will always be a pastiche of itself, or worse, a pastiche of David Eggleton. Greta Thunberg is the essential struggle, self-actualized as a Swedish teeny bopper. Greta Thunberg striding through Typhoon Hagibis like Godzilla, crushing fragile angry men on the internet in her claws. Greta Thunberg at the UN thonks down a Gandalf staff. You shall not get a pass! Greta Thunberg, actual truth to actual power speaker. Greta Thunberg's power scowl zaps grown-ups with its shame ray. Greta Thunberg, figurehead on the good ship Lollipop as it hits an iceberg carved from the last remnant of the Arctic. Greta Thunberg's actual middle name is Tintin. Greta Thunberg lifts a pigtail and listens to the scientists. Greta Thunberg adds a PS, not the 3 they quote on Breitbart. Greta Thunberg plays chess with death in black and white like Max von Sydow. Death groans, don't teensplain carbon to me, Greta Thunberg. You try rebelling against extinction when you've mortgaged to the eye holes. Climate deniers don't deny there is a climate, but if there is one, it was made by Hillary Clinton and ISIS. 12 monkeys clutch their sensory apparatus, see no climate crisis. The essential struggle, though, is to slither down off one's high horse. Not so much to listen to the unbearable multitude's thought shrieking, but to work on stomaching the worst truth. The essential struggle is accepting that no one has to do what you think they should. Thank you.